Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. Well, it's time for a Viking Valor video. As you know, we have 3 every month on the 9th, the 18th, and the 27th. They're all collected in their playlist. The link is down below. So whenever you have a conflict that needs resolution, just consult the playlist. Your answer may just be there. Okay, guys, let's see. In this video, as always, we're going to be looking at a conflict that's ongoing and it needs resolution. And in the meditation, pre-reading meditation that I did, I picked up that there's a battle going on, like a fully fledged battle. Even physically, I saw scenes of physical battles, fighting, etc. So we're just moving away from the last reading, which was on love. And what I saw was a more work-related environment. So let's go see who needs a little bit of help on the job with... Okay, I did not see that flip because I do not watch the cards. If I do see them, then I pick them up. Okay, wow, look at that. Okay, there's 5 of them already. That is the number of conflict. There we go. Let's take a look. Okay, so we're starting off with the 4 of Swords. Ooh, the Empress is in reverse. The Knight of Swords is coming in charging. Wow. Okay, there's a lot here. Okay, let's take it one step at a time. Usually I get my protagonist at the beginning here. Okay, there is someone that is actually... They're really restless and they're tired. They're burnt out. I can actually use the term burnt out, okay? They need to recover from something, okay? And in fact, we're going to go into the details now. Now, the Empress is in the reverse. She's our major arcana. There was absolutely no progress made, okay? This person burnt out, put too much effort in it, and progress was absolutely not made. The Knight of Swords is telling me that they are very impatient. They became assertive. They became very strong and asserted themselves because of the lack of patience. This is a really long introduction with 5 cards. Okay, I have a feeling we're going to get a lot. Okay, and okay, we got the 3 of Swords in the reverse as well. Okay, now there's been... This person is going through recovery, fortunately, because what they've gone through is pretty strong because they fought back, okay? After this burnout, they just got up and they fought back, and therefore they are recovering from it at the moment. And then we also have our Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got both the intellect and money issues coming in here. So like I said, it was an on-the-job situation. We've got swords, swords, swords. Okay, it was a battle of the minds. People were fighting. And we have pentacles here now because this is on the job. This is definitely on the job, as I had picked up before starting. And my Knight of Pentacles is telling me that this person is a really hard worker. Okay, but they are dealing with... oh, thank you, Spirit. They got involved in a risky investment on the job. Their actual job, they might have been... Okay, might have... I'm feeling that they actually became involved with the company. Okay, they might have been a shareholder. They might have had some stock. They could have had a partnership going on or something like that. But they actually did get involved. Okay, it was a little bit risky. They did so because they were a workaholic. Okay, but and they're recovering from this now. But they came in charging. Let's go see any other information about this situation that they got burnt out here. What is this? It caused them a lot of insecurity, I'm seeing as well. Okay, still money issues here. Okay, the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, there was an imbalance between people. Wow, I'm seeing a lot here. Okay, I'm seeing people that are unorganized. I'm seeing chaos. Wow, I'm seeing a lot. There was really a lot that went on. Holy cow. Okay. again, swords. Moving on. This person has already decided that they're leaving. They've had enough. They don't want any more. They're contemplating leaving, and they're actually, there's part of this person, maybe you're the protagonist, there's part of them that's saying, that's it, I'm going, I'm gone, I don't care if I invested in the company or whatever. This is like, this was hell-raising. Okay. And he's off on his own. He's taking nobody with him. Okay, like who cares? And yeah, there we go. King of Wands. Nice. This is how determined this person is. Okay. The King of Wands has a very, can see the whole picture. Let's say the person involved in this work situation saw the entire picture of everything that was going on, and there was a conflict that arose because the other people involved did not see it. So he or she, like I'm saying, I'm picking up the energy, they wanted to make the correct choice, but other people were not. They didn't agree. Okay. And this person could see things much more complete, much more in the future. They could see what would happen from the decisions. They saw the results, basically. Okay. And they still have a lot of optimism. They're moving away. Okay. But they still have a lot of optimism with them. What I want to know at this point, because it looks like this person has already made up their mind, okay, because of this conflict on the job, and they've said, that's it, burnout. Okay, we started with a burnout. Like, I've had enough of this. Okay, that was the actual situation. Let's go see if what this person has in mind, okay, if where they're going here with determination and optimism, and I'm going to move this over because I want to leave a lot of space here. I'd like to see, Spirit, if the path that they've chosen is good, okay? Because we can tell that they've had enough of this. Let's go see the results of their choice, because they've already made up their mind. They're very strong, which is good. Ooh, good. 9 of Pentacles. I like this. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. They're getting rewards. Congratulations. If this is you and you've decided, that's it, I've had enough, and you're just thinking about moving on, okay? Or you have already done it and now you're wondering, okay, I'm optimistic, but is it founded? Is it grounded, my optimism? Yes. Okay, we got a big definite yes. Rewards, success, material security as well. Okay, because we have the 9 of Pentacles. Like we said, this is all on the job. Okay, a clash of mentality, of leadership roles, of strength. Okay, because again, here we have swords. They're all over the place. Like I said, I felt the battle, clashes, and there they are. Okay, yes, where you are going, the decision that you are making, if you're making it, if you've decided that you've had enough and you're leaving the company or leaving your job, and you want to know, is that the best solution? Absolutely. I want to keep going, because even though I get a yes, I'd like to confirm this. Can Spirit, okay. I was going to say, can you tell me something else about the next step, the next job? Let's see what we got. The 8 of Pentacles. Like we said, we're still on the job here. We're not leaving that sector. Okay. What they are leaving is this is a confirmation. What they are leaving, the place that they're leaving where they got burnt out, or that you are leaving, it was a dead-end job. Okay, had you stayed, if I'll be talking to you, if you had stayed there, it would have been a dead-end job. Basically, you would have lost your motivation. And the card before we had seen, this person was is a very hard worker. You work a lot. Okay, what would happen is you would have lost all your motivation. You would have become, say, mediocrity. I can't even say that word. And the thing is, you would have found yourself bored out of your mind. I'm picking up very bored, and it's like, what the heck am I doing here? Okay. Yeah. You're going on to something new. Let's go ask Spirit anything about the new job. Okay. They're telling me that this is confirming it again. Should you stay there, or should you have stayed there if you've already left? If you haven't left, it's a dead-end job. Okay? It's going to kill you. Okay, let's see the future. Spirit, can you tell me something about the new job that's awaiting, or the new position, or whatever it is? This person could also be deciding to go off on their own and put up something by themselves, because I'm seeing only one figure here. Okay, for the moment. So let's take a look. Spirit, can you tell us something about the new position, the future, whatever is coming up for this person? Because they were bold enough and brave enough to say, that's it, I'm leaving. Okay, can you tell us something about the new position? Suspense. There it is. There it is. Okay, I'm trying to get it out. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful new opportunity in work. Another pentacle. There we go. See? It's all work related. Great new opportunity. It is the start of something beautiful, something new. I'm picking up a lot of stability. And also security and abundance. Okay, this is great. Wherever, if you already have something in mind, it's good. If you don't have something in mind and you're saying, that's it, I'm leaving, what's going to happen? Okay, it was the best decision. There's abundance coming up, etc. And it would have been a dead-end job. But yeah, but what about the new position? Really? It's great. Okay, I cannot give you a better card for your next work experience. Okay. Security, stability, abundance. Okay, it's a great new opportunity. Good move. And then we have also the Page of Wands in the reverse, which tells me, yeah, you were a little bit impatient, weren't you? But that doesn't matter. Okay, they're telling me, even though if you're having a doubt that you could have been a little bit hasty, because this is the figure that is a little bit hasty and impatient, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Okay, and they're saying that this element inside of you is like this element inside of the King, because notice the only two cards that we have are the Wands or the King, which is the leadership, right? The one that has the vision, the bigger vision, and the Page of Wands. You may have the characteristic of being a little bit very quick to react, like impatient, and so you do things, and this, you might think, okay, but what if I wasn't patient? What if I made a mistake? Because sometimes when I'm impatient, I make mistakes. Doesn't matter. This is a characteristic that brought this about, but you need it, because you needed it, because otherwise, had you stayed there, like we had said, it would have been a wrong choice for you. You needed this kind of characteristic to push you out. But remember, this is a characteristic that you have and that you've had inside of you for a while, and that maybe in the past you were a little bit too hasty, maybe you were a little bit impatient, and it did cause a little bit of problems in the past. But now, because of this experience, because of life, you've got a much stronger hold of things, and you're bolder, okay? You've got optimism now, whereas before it could have been a little bit hasty, but you know where you're going, okay? Notice how this figure has the sun over his head. This figure knows where they're going. They're following the sun, and they're following success, okay? You have the vision towards you. So there's absolutely, don't even think about being an impatient thing, like, you just reacted and you should go back. Absolutely not. Okay, the cards are telling me that this is the best choice that you could have made, because it's perfect. I mean, take a look. You've got the abundance card, you've got the new opportunity, success for both of them, okay? And they showed you what would have been. Absolutely. This is what you're leaving behind, something that you don't need, and it's a dead end. Absolutely great, guys. Okay, this was a really clear-cut message. I was picking up a whole bunch of chaos because of what I had seen that you had gone through. And this is great. I love the fact that they are cheering you on. Basically, the spirits my guides are cheering you on, saying, go, just keep going, because that is where the success is. It wasn't where you were before. Excellent move. Excellent choice. You've got your confirmation. Go on and be victorious. Okay. Well, I really enjoyed this reading. I hope you did too. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And we'll see you on the next one. Remember, 9th, 18th, and 27th, every 9 days, there's a Viking reading. Thank you for being with me. Bye-bye for now. From Angel.